Hello, everyone. Gary Bates from the Gary Bates Golf Academy. I wanted to take a look at Phil Mickelson today. Obviously, one of the great players of all time, certainly the greatest lefty that's ever played the game. Let's take a look at his swing, see what we can learn. So, very classic kind of setup, knee line over the balls of the feet, um, good tilt from the hips, back straight. Always felt like he was in a very athletic position to move well, and he does move well. So let's take a look at his motion here. So very much on the plane line, the original shaft line plane, which we use as a sort of a barometer, I guess, of where somebody is in relation to their backswing. So here, when the club's parallel to the ground, a little bit open club face there, kind of a toe up. We sometimes will see that face sort of line up with the player's spine angle, but there's some variation in this position among really good players. So this is certainly within the pale of orthodoxy, as we say. So relatively flat kind of motion here. Good shoulder turn. Um, you know, let's take a look there. It's pretty square, a little bit open actually. And then, of course, everyone knows how long he swings. You can certainly see that club out of the corner of his right eye. And that's okay. I mean, there's been a lot of great players that have had long swings. Sometimes I think when you shorten your swing and you're used to this length, it really messes up your timing. So I'm not opposed to this at all. In fact, I think it really can give you good rhythm. Um, his right arm parallel the plane line, elbow on the plane line, kind of classic, pretty much flat right wrist there. Then you're going to see a little bit of a different move right here. So he takes it down a little more steeply than the average bear, let's say. Usually at this point, I'm going to see that club bisect that upper arm. So he's a little steep right here, but then he does a really good job of flattening it down, right? So when he gets into this position, he's really classic, right? Just riding the plane line down, right? Rotating, driving, rotating. Beautiful position right there in the delivery position, right? Pretty classic impact. I would say maybe a little less hip turn than some guys. Good amount of shoulder turn. He might be he's not far off, maybe 30 degrees open with the hips. Left heel releasing. Then you have this funny kind of Vijay Singh does this too, where the left hand kind of comes off the club. But when you're in town as Phil Mickelson, you can do a whole lot of things. I think he's improved. This one thing, I used to see his head pull back more. So he's improved that. One thing about Mickelson that's fantastic is this guy's always trying to get better. And, his club head speed has increased over the last few years. It was 114, and then it went to 116. And actually this year, this past year, he's gotten his average up to about 120, which is obviously very fast, puts him in the top 10% in speed. So that's Phil Mickelson. Just a great swinger of the club, very, very natural. Always trying to get better, working on his body, working on his swing. So just a classic kind of player, well liked, and so you can't ask for much more of that from an individual. So we thank you for tuning in. As always, we love having you, and if you have any questions that we can help you with, feel free to send them along. And you can always see us on YouTube. You can subscribe and like those videos. Even give us the thumbs up. See us on Facebook, Gary Bates Golf Academy. So we appreciate you a lot. We look forward to seeing you sometime soon, I hope. And bye for now.